Hello everyone, Bryce120 here, and today we are back on Schedule 1. I actually recorded a video for this game, but unfortunately I don't know what was wrong with it, but the audio and the video somehow were not synced properly, and so I made it the whole thing was just basically terrible. I really don't know how that happened. But essentially, I had to more or less cut that out, and so you guys won't be seeing any of that. But some developments happened in between now and then. What ended up happening was that the I don't even know what their name is. The Benzie family or whatever it is, the gang, they pulled up and attacked one of my dealers, while they were out on their little run. Molly, I believe, and they stole a ton of shit off of her, which really upset me, because that was very frustrating. That was a ton of the items that I had just given her, and so I realized I had viewed this briefly last time, but I realized that each area actually has an influence meter, and so the higher it is, the more likely you are to get your people jumped and so on and so forth. And I realized, oh wait, this is something I kind of need to address and kind of get fixed. And so I looked down here. I saw that I could actually reduce the cartel by essentially unlocking customers, defeating ambushes, interrupting cartel deals, and drawing graffiti. And I had already maxed out the customer wheel in this region, so the only thing left I could really do was try to draw graffiti. So I ended up buying a ton of these paint cans, and I just went around and I more or less just drew random things. I literally didn't even know what to put for the first two. This was the very first one I ever did, and I literally just I just did something, just tried to cover up as much of the little tile as I could, so that way I was really hoping it would essentially lower the rating at which I was getting their influence, and that ended up working out pretty well because I basically cleared myself of the influence of the Benzie family in my local area. Peter Fowler actually just teleported from me, didn't he? What the hell is going on? Oh my god. Okay, that explains that. Wow. Okay. So as you may have seen, I did actually end up unlocking the docks area then, immediately after. It's kind of insane just to shoot the other gang, but they shot me first. I don't even know what to say. It was self-defense. Maybe not that last shot on the guy that was already knocked out. That might not have been self-defense. That might have been personal grudge at that point. But wow, yeah. Anyways, you can get jumped like that, and obviously they have a lot of influence in the docks region. Considering I just unlocked it last I played. That was where I ended the video was the other gang essentially getting it. Getting a hold of the docks. Wow, I can't speak. I'm trying to make a deal. It's hard to make drug deals and talk at the same time, you know. You got that crazy stuff going through your mind. Man, I literally just got jumped. I'm traumatized, man. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I did make this absolutely insane looking meth last video too, which once again unfortunately didn't go out. And my plan and how I made a lot of money was I would just go up to people and I'd just basically have them buy it. Typically, I'd have them buy it, and then I'd more or less just beat them up and take it back. That worked out pretty dang well, so... Oh, nobody wants to buy anything from me right now. It's crazy. I don't even know what I ordered for my delivery. It's been a second since I feel like I've recorded this game. I typically try to, not always, but I try to record a day or two ahead of time before I actually put out the video, so that way it gets me time and if I'm lucky I'll have a little bit of a catalog built up to release videos for, but I'm not always successful for that. However, like I said, I recorded the video 2 days ago for this game, and that ended up not going out, so then I just kind of was well, I'm not gonna worry about that right now. So it's been a couple days since I've played this, so forgive me if my brain is a little spaced out as I try to reorientate myself with the game. But yeah. What? This is... Oh, it's Oh, I can give it to him unpackaged? Very interesting. I didn't even think about that until like he was all pissed at me for like the item. I'm like, what? What's the problem? It's what you want, but very interesting because I know the Zaza, the good old weed, you cannot give the customers unpackaged. They just will not take it. So I put in a package. Are you happy now? I'm so happy to hear it. And you know what I do to people that absolutely disrespect me like that? I bonk them a couple times, and then I steal this shit right back. I'm such a good person. Molly, I got some items for you to sell. Go ahead and take some of that, and I'll take the cash off you. Thank you. I have yet to die in this game, but I don't know what happens if I do. And then, yeah, at some point I started writing the gang logo sauced up, my little organization. Because I'm like, you know what? That's pretty fitting. Let's go. I'm kind of meta-maxing this game at this point. It's like $1,000 and I get the product back. It's kind of crazy. I almost feel bad doing it, but like it's clearly like the intentional design of the game, and that's like one of the quote-unquote rewards, if you will, of me doing it, opposed to like having my companions, the dealers, do it for me, is that I get to basically, you know, be there to beat them up. That said, though, let's go and let's try unlocking some new customers. I'm sorry, Kathy. We're gonna say not right now. We got some deals to make. We gotta go find some new customers that I can go ahead and recruit into my empire of drugs. They for sure won't be addicts and will for sure be able to quit at any time. 100%. Don't you worry. Where is she? Oh, I overshot her. She like at the shop? Oh, she works at the pharmacy. That's cool, no? Got just the thing you want. I know you like it. Nice. Very cool. Awesome, awesome. So yeah, this will reduce my, or the Benzie family cartel influence in downtown, which is the whole reason I got jumped to begin with. So I have to get quite a bit in order to actually unlock the next region. But more importantly than that, there's a dealer and I think a supplier that I'm supposed to be able to unlock in this region. So that means I will be able to get new product to sell too, which will be very exciting. You know what? Fine. I kind of wasn't going to do any of these deals, but I'll go ahead and do it as long as, you know, like inconvenience me too much. Yeah, we're gonna do that. How about you buy 3 and I'll charge you like a lot. Does that sound great? That sounds great. Okay, he doesn't think so. I think it sounds great, but he might not. That's okay. I don't need your money. I might need your money, but that's not the point. Alright, hurry up. We got cops around the corner. Great, they ain't noticed a single thing. Alright, so let's see. I didn't realize it was so late in the day already. Let's try and get a couple more customers for sure. I also want to get the next business, but I think in order to do that realistically, I'm just gonna have to wait for next week when I can deposit 10 grand, because I've got the cash. That's not the issue. It's simply the issue of not getting enough credits, because I have to spend money in order to like make money, you know. Oh, okay, yeah, that was kind of dumb. I did see them, and I just don't think I thought at all. I think the brain was just off there. Alright, well, gotta quickly deal with this. I feel like the cops are never too bad to deal with. We kind of just, like, bonk them a lot. Like, around the corner. Really? That was weird. Alright, I guess I jinxed myself. That was very unusual. Oh, okay. Well, that was very exciting. That's very frustrating because that was a lot of my high quality product. But that's okay. I honestly was just selling that to make cash, and I don't really need the cash that badly. Personal vengeance. Alright, well, let's head back to base, and then we'll sleep, and then we'll come back down and see if we can find any people to sell to. Alright, and we're back. So, we're now in downtown. It's a little bit into the day. I did start to arrange some sort of deals, and I actually did recruit one new person. And we're here trying to see if we can find some more. And actually, looks like we got a customer coming just down the sidewalk right now. Hello, my man Kevin. I got something. I got something mighty fun for you. If you don't mind waiting just a moment. I got something you're really gonna like, but I need you right over here. Oh yeah, there you go. That's the stuff. Good morning, officer. You don't mind just chilling over here? Oh yeah, that's great. I'm so happy you like it. That's incredible. He's truly having a great day. Oh, there we go. The Benzi's influence is going down already. Quite a bit too, my dad. Is that Jesse? Jesse! How's it going, Jesse? Gonna make a deal? There we go. Thank you. Good doing business with you. And I hate to do this to my... Oh, I actually won't be doing anything. You have a great rest of your day, miss. Jesse just gives you the craziest looks every time, I swear. Actually, so wild. Alright. We're going to the supermarket. Dang, there are so many places. I know we are right next to the PlayStation, but still. Alright, Randy, you look like the type of guy that would really benefit from something like this. And you don't seem to have any preference too, which is pretty unique. Really? That's not gonna fly. I don't know what to tell you, but that's not gonna fly. You have to at least pay something for that. Can't be allowed in that. Oh my man, Philip, you run the casino. I got exactly what you like. Don't worry, me and you, we're good buddies. We're gonna make an empire out of this town. I'm gonna find your employer, whoever owns this casino, and I'm gonna absolutely milk them dry. Don't you worry. It's gonna be truly incredible. See you, Randy. That's what happens when you don't fuck with the good stuff. Just can't have you around these parts. Jesse's absolutely gone. Absolutely gone. Nope. Alright, what's your name? Eugene. Oh, this is the bank? Hello. Interesting. Cool to know. Is it right here we're talking to Eugene at? Yeah, my man Eugene. I got something. There's a pretty good chance you're gonna like. I'd say it's right up your alley. Oh yeah, exactly. Beautiful. Nice. So we're kind of destroying this area as far as reputation goes, or like influence of the gang, which is really nice. But I think there's also going to be dealers and so on and so forth that we're going to be able to find in this area, this downtown area. But yeah, if we get it down to probably, my guess is around 300 or so, we can go ahead and unlock the new region, which we just pretty much unlocked this one. I know obviously I didn't get to see or show you guys really the process of unlocking this since the last video, like I mentioned, was corrupted, but still, this is really incredible that we're like, now that I've got a bit of an understanding of the game and flying through it. So yeah, there's a dealer and supplier that I'll have to unlock somehow. Not too sure how I'll go about that. I imagine I'm just gonna make deals and befriend some people just like last time, so we'll start that by arranging some more deals with people. Have I got Benji and Molly actually doing work? Because there's a lot of people trying to hit me up for that good stuff. Like, don't get me wrong, I know what's up, but still. Pretty crazy. You crazy? Oh dang. I know it was a different product, I was asking for a lot, but still. We're gonna try Peggy, see if she'll go for it. Peggy seems like she's all about that. Not gonna happen. Okay. So I'm not too sure as far as the other products go. Because like when they ask for the product that you're offering, it seems like they're a lot more willing to take a price hike. But my guess is that's just probably not true if it's not the product that they were initially asking for, which makes sense. I'm just being a little greedy. Let's get this over with. There's no way to treat people. Can't just be saying that to me. gonna fling you in the ditch after this. Sorry, it's just the way it is. Can't, you gotta be making profit somehow. Gotta like hand this over to Benji or Molly after Ooh, I don't even remember doing this. Goodbye. See ya. Alright, where's these deals? Really? Next to Molly. Okay, well I gotta go with Molly anyways after the fact. Because I do want to drop off some of this product. So that way she can be well equipped, so to speak. Because they stole so much product off her when she got jumped. And that was a very frustrating experience. But good to know. I kind of wondered how the Benzies were going to really interfere. I just didn't realize that they were going to jump my people. Or supposedly try jumping me. But they haven't really done that yet to my knowledge. So, 6. Beautiful. I'll let you get your little, you know, smoke break in. Increase that satisfaction just a little bit. And we'll see. No, I'm not even going to try because it's 2 different items. It's okay. You will wake up and you won't even remember it happened. There's no worries. You're all good. You know what? While we're here, my man Philip. Good evening. Oh, holy. Bro really needs that good stuff. Don't worry. It's all for the better. You'll wake up just feeling fine tomorrow. Yeah, I wonder though, if this man's walking around shirtless, how does he got the money to afford this stuff? He's probably doing like the craziest things. You know what, Philip? You can keep that one. You know, me, we're tight. I'm just gonna take advantage of your little like casino right here to make some good money. Okay, maybe I won't. We're only gonna play a couple rounds, see if I can get any sort of lucky. And I'm despite the fact it could be lower, I'm gonna say higher. Okay, I clearly am not having any sort of luck right now. Alright. Always go higher, even though it very well could be lower again. Oh, nice. I'm gonna say between or inside. Nice, and then with that, I'll go ahead and forfeit and probably make up for the like nearly 2,000 I spent making that. Just playing those. I also didn't realize the last time I was here you could actually like use these. I thought these were like decorations. Nice. So didn't really make much of anything, but still very cool that that's a thing. One-handed blackjack though, hit me. Oh, I got a hit, even though it's not good odds. You gotta hit me. Dang. Yeah, I'm not making money. It's okay. At this point, I think I have quite a bit of money compared to like where I should be, relatively speaking. That's just, yeah. Luck is not in my favor right now. Philip, you've ruined me. You've financially ruined me. It's all your fault. And for that, you owe me my Girl Scout as blaster back. Alright, I gotta go make this deal right outside Molly's apartment and then hand Molly some of these products. Oh, I forgot, because it's after curfew. I was like, why am I getting the little, like, sound for, Wow. You're really willing to pay. That's incredible. The more you know. Wow, okay. So they're both gonna be this way. I just gotta try and get by undetected, ideally. Oh, I kinda didn't think you would spot me. Yeah. Not even real. Don't you worry about it. I don't even know if I noticed there are birds in the sky that like exist in this game. Oh, they know where I am. Kinda. They kinda know where I am. I'm kinda not real, but it's okay. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be okay. Hey, Molly. I kind of almost wish you would have taken this deal for me, but it's okay. I'm basically going to get paid and give you product back. So, you know, it works out for everybody. Sorry, George. Can't even let you smoke it. I'm on the run. I gotta give Molly some of these good items. Good product. Oh, dang, she really don't got much. Alright. Oh, cool. Hey Molly, just if the officers come by, tell them I'm not here. Okay, just be a real one for me. I'm not even real. But while you're being a real one, hand me the money you owe me. Thank you. All right, have a good night, Molly. Thank you. Done me a great service. All right, so it's a new day. We're here, and we're gonna see. Okay, we still can't actually deposit any more money despite our large balance, just because we're at our weekly limit. So all we can really do in the meantime is try to make more sales to the new people in the local area. So that means we're going to try to push our luck in scamming them, of course, naturally, as any good resident would do to their fellow citizens. And we're gonna upcharge the crap out of Peter Follow because he turned down an offer I made for him just a little bit ago, and he did accept that one despite the one I offered to him before being just a tiny bit cheaper. So that is proof that, unsurprisingly, oopsie, if you offer something to someone that they are not asking for a high price, they probably aren't going to be interested, which, you know, would fall in line with what you would guess. I will say, though, I did go to a party recently, and it was a coworkers party, and I knew a number of the coworkers there, not all of them, and I felt, you know, pretty comfortable for the most part with people, even the ones that I wasn't super familiar with, and we did a lot of fun things. But in general, I feel like, I don't know if you guys relate to this, but I'm just not a party person. For me, the way I like to socialize isn't necessarily big parties with, like, you know, lots of exciting events and so on. But instead, just, for me personally, games is the best way that I like to, Oh, he wants a certain standard. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I did not realize that. Whoopsie. My bad, man. That probably would be... Oh, interesting. I could have actually entered that. But what I'm trying to say is that for me, gaming is the way I like to socialize. I know, like I said, lots of people like to party, go out drinking, and do all this other stuff, and there's nothing against any of those. It's just that for me, I personally... Oh, I wonder if you're going to accept this. Cool. I won't bonk you upside the head for that since you're accepting of my low quality items. I like the game though. I feel like it is the way I'm most comfortable being myself, as well as expressing my interest in the things that I like to do. And I'm sure a lot of our people feel the same way, whether it be sports or other activities, whether, like, you know, reading a book and so on. That's how they best, you know, feel comfortable kind of talking to someone or spending time with them, even if it's, you know, like in the case of reading, maybe, you know, you're both watching something or reading something and not actually talking so much, but being in that presence of someone that you know, feel comfortable with and having a good time is just the best way to connect with them. I don't really typically watch shows and stuff with too many people, but that is also another way that I can appreciate spending time with someone, especially if it's like something we haven't watched before, the two of us, or it's something that I already know I like and I want to show off and introduce another person to it. Okay, so the officer had no problem with the gun in my inventory. I was curious about that, but apparently we're in an area where carrying is normal. Which is pretty interesting, because I don't think I've seen any of the regular NPCs that aren't gang members carrying. But, pretty interesting. You look like you recently completed a deal. But yeah, I will say another thing unrelated, although I don't feel entirely qualified to talk about it, is moving out and kind of the difficulties with that. I recently helped my brother to move back in from college, since he is now done with that, and it's a whole... Okay, I really don't know what I'm doing as far as the boundaries. I should have just accepted a deal for a new person. They aren't going to be so accepting. Is moving out, or moving in, I guess, so to speak, and how difficult that can be. Not only like physically, like lifting everything and moving everything, especially if you don't have help. In my case, you know, my younger brother obviously had my help and the rest of our family. But I know a lot of people that aren't very fortunate that, you know, have to hire movers or just take a very long time to do it. And how difficult of a process it becomes adjusting to living on your own or living with a roommate. And sometimes, especially when you're going to college, it's not necessarily with a person you know very well. And that can be a difficult situation to kind of adjust yourself to living with this person. who may not share the same values, you know, way of operating, whether it be in their like daily life and routines and so on and so forth. And although, like I said, I haven't quite lived that struggle yet myself, I've heard a lot of detail and like frustration, so to speak, coming from that process, whether it be from my friends or, like I said, my brother. But yeah, that's something that's just been on my mind recently while I wander about these city streets trying to get some of these new people to take up my deals. Hopefully Randy is more accepting of my offer today. Hey Randy, I know you didn't like that good stuff before. Oh, okay, you really won't like that. But let's see. I think there's a pretty good chance you're gonna like this. Really? It's just rude. It's just simply unacceptable. I just cannot believe you denied me twice off an 80% back to back. It was just rude. Alright, well we got a couple more customers to go after. Oh, I'm going the completely wrong way like a dingus. I see you. Trying to run me over. But yeah. I will say another thing that's recent events that I'm excited for, or kind of looking forward to, is the release of Subnautica 2. A game I have very... Is the person not up here? Interesting. A game that I've very much been looking forward to for a little while now. It's not actually... like I originally played Subnautica, the first one, back in like, I want to say like 2016 or 17 on the Xbox 360. And although I didn't finish it at the time, probably because it wasn't complete and I just simply didn't, I recently finished playing through it since it was on sale, and really appreciate it. And once again, as you can probably figure from the fact that, you know, I watched Ken at this point, if you've watched this series so far, Ken was the one that got me into it, and I really enjoyed my playthrough of it. Where the hell is this dude at? Is he like in here? I don't even know where the potential dealer. Interesting. Yeah, I had got no idea. Bro's hiding out in the woods, and I'm clueless as to how to find him. Maybe I don't have his connection unlocked yet, and so that's why I can't actually like see him appearing on the map. Maybe not. Not too sure. Either way, we're gonna go move on and try to find somebody else. So just down here and to the right. I think while it's gonna be maybe not meeting my expectations right away, since it's going to be a pre-release for Subnautica 2, I do think it's going to be a really fun experience, just because from the way they're talking about and acting like, you know, like talking it up and everything, it does sound like it's going to be already a pretty well put together and polished product. I obviously, like I said, expect bugs and not everything to be complete and whatnot, but it's something I'm really looking forward to, nonetheless. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't accept it. 51% is probably the lowest percent I've seen. And yet... Oh, that's... I don't even know what to comment on that. That's crazy. They literally, unironically, like, change races. Or something very similar to that with this weed. What in the hell? I thought it was just that the white people were straight up... Like, I thought it just made them darker, just, like, regardless. But that guy turned lighter after having that. I don't even know what to say about that. That's crazy. This game is so wild. That is just absolutely crazy. Alright, well, we still got a couple more, members to recruit to my growing drug empire. So let's go ahead and see if we can grab Snoop Dogg here. Mr. Wannabe Snoop Dogg before he goes on his way back home. Hello, Mr. Snoop, Mr. Jeff. I got a free sample for you. It seems like it's right up your alley. I know you're gonna love it. Oh yeah, I knew it. You both are hanging out together, you and Peter File, Mr. Snoop. I freaking knew it. I'm judging you so much right now. I'm leaving. I don't even got the words for you. Hello, Austin. Yeah, what do you think about that? Cool. I kind of don't want this low quality product, so I think I'm going to pawn this off to Benji and see if I can get some more moderate stuff before I move on. But yeah, we're making good progress so far. Wowzers, yeah, that's a lot of cash. Holy moly. Okay. I'm going to give this to Benji, and I think the next time I'm going to go ahead and resume this playthrough, It's gonna be basically me doing either a montage, or I'm just gonna either skip straight ahead to the point where I've made some more progress, whether that be, finally waiting enough days for the bank to or the ATM to allow me to deposit more, so I can get a building or a new business going, or getting a lot more influence and relationship points with the people in this new town, so that way I can unlock the new dealers and suppliers and so on and so forth. But yeah, for now we're gonna go ahead and conclude it there. We're making a lot of progress. We got a lot of things automated now, which is really great. I think they've run out of resources here, but for the most part, they're actually making me some pretty good stuff, which is really going to be very profitable here shortly, I'm sure. But yeah, this is looking pretty good so far. This is also like the craziest name for a product ever. Are these different? Okay, these are different. That's what's going on. I understand now. Alright, but yeah, like I said, next time we resume this, I'll probably have made some more progress. And we'll do a little bit of a jump cut like I did from unintentionally the last episode to this episode. It'll be something like that. But that said, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.